2020 Worlds finalist and recent addition to the LCS Sword Art has a storied history and a lot of hype at the start of the 2021 season. Get to know the Taiwanese talent in Sword Art Oversimplified. Sword Art debuted in the LMS in 2012 as the mid laner for AHQ Amateur, before joining Defenders in 2013, where he made the switch to support. After a few months, Sword Art moved on to the Gamania Bears, where his initial transition proved tricky. The roster struggled to get results, but soon enough, Sword Art found his place and his voice on the team as a shot caller and mood maker. He found his next home on Flash Wolves, where he remained for several years and fostered a roster defined by strong early game stomps and friendship. While Flash Wolves struggled early on after his addition, Sword Art brought balance to the mechanically gifted but at times overly aggressive Karsa and Maple. With Sword Art's shot calling and Karsa's incredible skill, Flash Wolves famously took down tournament favorites SKT at MSI and Worlds 2016, earning themselves the nickname the Korean Killers.
They're here, Karsa's here! Oh my lord, he gets it! He stole the Baron away, and SKT starts coming apart at the seams!
But were never quite able to translate that success to an international title. His friendship and development with the Flash Wolves team would prepare him for his next step into the LPL with Su Ning, where he helped refine players like Wan Fong, a gifted rookie who blossomed in his time with Sword Art, translating to an underdog run to the 2020 Worlds Finals.
And to kill for Bin and Su Ning Gaming in the World Championship Final!
Pantheon looking for an ulti top.
Here we go. They won the bottom side. They're going to win this one. TSM are marching towards perfect game pace right now. Perk's going to have to be careful. Good stun by Sword Art. There's the combo. There's the deletion.
And that's all you need to know in Sword Art Oversimplified.
Game yesterday against 100 Thieves, it was the Roman to the mid lane that gets PoE ahead, the Roman to the top side that helps out Huni. So Sword Art's roams are going to be really interesting, and seeing that Afro is already bored or freed from tank Kench duty is looking to counter that.
You love seeing people put the Kench back on the bench. Alistar locked in for Dignitas. The response from TSM, they're going to pick both halves of their bottom lane now as well, and they grab the Samira. Remember, it's patch 11.3. That means the nerf bat has not been applied to both of her kneecaps just yet. The champion is still incredibly powerful there in the bottom lane, especially when right next to something like a Rel that lets her go all in.
I mean, against Olaf, it's not that good, right? You don't have, you don't have the greatest options here on the Skarner pick. I get it. It's a good engaged champion here. It can work. You still don't know what the top lane is going to be, but already Skarner might have a difficult time. These champions can all be very difficult for Skarner to engage upon. So he will have to rely on the Alistar and the Gnar, and maybe even the Nazir shuffle to get people closer to him.
And let's see what that final pick of the draft is going to be here. They're hovering over the gangplank. They know they have to take this pick into the Gnar. And okay, it's a Lulu in the top lane here for Huni and TSM.
Wow, yeah, just all about PoE and
still effective even when you're immune to CC. Bottom lane, we got to fight. Never mind, baby. It's Dignitas losing one and about to lose two. Lost, grabbing a little bit more damage, but Neo with the outplay puts the spears in his heart. Sword Art wants to finish this off. It's a double kill for the Rel and a 2-for-1 trade for TSM.
Oh, a good look from Sword Art, and then Afro just could not press that Q right there. You are in turret aggro, my friend. So the Sword Art Rel chains the stun, and it's just all one right there, right? He thought he could cancel it, but he drew aggro, and he got stunned for it. Lucky that Neo was able to salvage this, actually. It's a really good that he gets a kill, and that Sword Art gets both. So we'll see now what Sword Art can do with these double kills, though, since he's been very active for TSM. So maybe with these early plated steel caps, he can find some roams on the map, and the onus of advantage.
Spica going in now with a Ragnarok, trying to find a little bit of damage, but the boy's already down to half HP. Dardoch going forward, looking for maybe an opportunity to grab some kind of a pull here. Saligo goes in. Lost has the first kill of the fight, and Dardoch's about to drop over next. Spica takes the kill on that one, and Rel is the trade. Saligo at least gets one back for Dignitas, but it's another 2-for-1 here for TSM.
TSM was much faster to that play. You saw that Huni made it way before Dignitas had any more reinforcements. So when TSM is already with multiple members there, they can commit to the fight. They're not going to lose anybody else. Lulu can keep them alive. And so Dignitas, who initially burned so much to get the Olaf ultimate and then the Rel summoners, when the fight actually breaks out, they don't have anything else left. So we're going to see how it all plays out, because this was after Swordart disengages, but Lulu is already here, and Faker initially tried to cancel it, but just now he starts to channel it. So Dignitas is already at such a disadvantage. Their bot lane and jungle were so chunked that by the time that Faker arrives, he's not even mega to try to chain anybody into the wall, so they just back off, and it's a bit of a loss. We'll chuck him in. You can't really chuck the Skarner in, but we get a fight, and Corki's already here.
Okay, Dardoch has the eyeball secured here for his team, but now he's going to be tanking the damage up here in the very front, but it's Dardoch who ends up baiting Spica into the bad spot, and now Power of Evil has to go over the wall, but the follow-through is coming in with Fake God working together with the Azir soldiers. One more auto attack takes him down, and Dignitas ties up this game.
They had the first move. They were at the Herald. They were being proactive.
Dardoch's waiting in the brush. Down here yet again. Still no Turbo Kim tank ready to go, but Afro Moo's going in. They want to get lost on this one. A little bit more CC comes through. The damage going down. Lost in a bad spot. Suppressed and pulled back. Goodbye, Samira, and Dignitas takes the first kill of the fight here. Yes, Huni teleported down, but the teleport was too little too late, and Dig has a 1-0 here in this fight. Fake God, having also used his TP to arrive and make sure the numbers stay fair, means that Dignitas gets to take first turret of the game, and they're up 1,500 gold against TSM.
That was...
Oh boy, a Skarner's nightmare. Olaf walking into the jungle, even when you got your Spire. This is so difficult to deal with, but Dignitas is bringing in the backup. Skarner ulti not ready to go. Afro Moo botched the combo there. Power of Evil using the package to escape. Spica did manage to secure the...
letting Soligo, Neo, and maybe even Fake God shine a little more.
Okay, Dardoch going forward here. Gets the stun onto Spica, but doesn't go for the ult, wisely so. Now with Swordart taking some damage, they're grabbing some more CC onto him. Beautifully done by Dardoch. He did the butt twist. Hell yeah! That's what you check this when he's got Soligo behind him. Baron's down to 2K. Dardoch's trying to go in. Dardoch's in the pin. He got it! Dardoch with the 1v5 Baron steal against TSM. Swordart's going to be killed off first. There comes the Emperor's Divide. It's a double kill over to Afro Moo. Spica's stuck fighting in a 1v4. He will take one with him. He's about to take two, but the Callista ult gets the save. Fake God's running after Power of Evil. He needs a couple more auto attacks. Will he be able to find it? Yes, he will. He Goomba stomps him. Power of Evil ends up getting the return kill, but Dignitas go 4 for 2 and steal the Baron.
They bury them in the pit. DSM did not stand a chance. Such a good steal from Dardoch. Swordart did his job. He's peeling, he's doing everything, but Dardoch just runs in there.
Goes for that, up underneath the tier 2 turret, but now we got a Drake fight instead. Swordart and all of TSM going after that. No way he does it back to back. Dardoch with the steal of the Mountain Drake, and now Spica's running into the middle of everybody. Afro Moo's going to be killed off. TSM looking to take the fight. Spica's running away, but Fake God's got the kill. Swordart going to be stuck behind enemy lines. Lost is running out, and the man is dealing with a Gnar that is very, very angry. Nice two-man throwback with the Shurima shuffle, and Dignitas is here to play some League of Legends.
Oh, they are so excited now. They are doing it. They are crushing TSM, who just took down 100 Thieves, who was claiming that they're the best team in the league. So what does this say for Dignitas now? If anything I can say, they are getting their game plan together. Their drafting is really on point here against TSM. TSM's not so much, but let's take a look at this fight again, because Dardoch once again asserts his dominance and makes Spica very mad. He's now running into everybody. He gets the Lulu ultimate on top of him, 1v4, and he actually heals a lot still with the Sterex and the Gore Drinker, but this is an Azir you're running into. Eventually you run out of health, and then Dignitas can continue to chase.
And chase they do. A beautiful flash two-man ulti. Not only is that a two-man ulti, but this is a special promotional offer where when you get two, we're going to throw in an extra summoner spell for free. Lost tried impressive stuff coming out from Dignitas, and they're looking to make yet another play. Dardoch moves forward. He looks for Swordart, and this is such a good play. Swordart's never building a QSS. Swordart's the only engage. Pull the legs out from under him, and TSM is stuck, never being able to make a move. Spica's down yet again. Fake God's on a killing spree, and Dig is looking good.
It's all falling apart for TSM. They're picking them left and right. If this was a boxing match, I think the coach would be
left up here near the tier 2, almost able to take that one out, but now it's Swordart yet again. He respawns and he's right back in the fountain. Lost is now your target. Fake God's going in. Doesn't quite have the Gnar bar all the way up, but there you go. Lost can't do anything here with a big team fight ulti. He's shut down beforehand. Dardoch's in the enemy base just hanging out, having a good old time as Power of Evil gets pulled on back. You didn't pay your taxes! Neo goes unstoppable. Dignitas is just absolutely running through the TSM base. It is Huni against the world, and one top lane Lulu will not stand for long. What an awesome showing from Dignitas. Yes, they lost to Cloud9 yesterday, but they will restore the fans' faith today and take down TSM.
2021 has just been the year of DIG. They've captured our hearts. If it wasn't all the unique champions, they're actually playing well. They're